Hey guys, time to clean the mice cage. So here I am taking out the water bottle and showing it off. And then their food bowl. And then I have to take out their wheels. They each get a wheel because they used to go in it together, and I didn't want them to do that. And it's kind of hard to get it out from behind it, so I struggled a little bit, but there you go. Then their little Heidi up top, I had to shake out all the poops, otherwise they get all over the kitchen floor, and that is not an easy way to make my mom happy. Yeah, I'm struggling with that a little. Step 1, wipe down the wire cage. Those are somewhat bites. I don't recommend those. I don't really like them, but I bought them, so I'm going to use them. Make sure you get pet safe ones, and they don't, they're not lemon scented. So I use 2 here because they stink, and I don't want it on my hands. Sorry, I'm in the way for most of it. I'm not good at filming. I just started. Okay, so I scoop it all down to the bottom so I can just dispose of it easier. I probably should have taken out the ramp before that, but, you know, make mistakes, we're human. I have to scrub really hard because their pee gets dried and like sticky everywhere. It smells so bad too. And I throw that down there so I don't have to put it in the garbage yet. I'll just scoop it all up later. Then we take a scrub brush. That's a new thing. I don't know if I'm going to use it again, but it pushes out soap into the middle of the brush, and then I can spray it and scrub it down. I think I like it. It's easier than having to shove it all in the bath and then clean the bath afterwards, so, I mean, it does what it needs to do. Make sure you scrub it all and then wash it all off because I didn't want them to lick it and get sick, even though it's pet safe Dawn soap. There I am blocking the whole view. And then I took another wipe and I wiped it all down, and it just kind of made it worse. So I kind of panicked because I didn't want to get in view of the camera to get up and get water and a paper towel to wipe it, so I just kind of sat there for a second and thought about what I could do to save this. And I realized I could just use a paper towel to fix it. I don't know. And there we go. Wiping it down, getting all the soap off, and it looks cleaner and it smells better, so I think I did a pretty okay job. I would even say good, possibly. And fold it over and do more spots. There you go. And I just throw that down there. And then I shake it all out. And I take out the ramp. I shake it out again. And I put it down. Step 2. Scoop out the bedding. So here I am taking out the ramp and their house. Make sure to shake it all out, make sure there's nothing in there, or scoop some leftover stuff out of it. And I show off their little Heidi house. Then I take out their food-themed toys. They have a carrot and a pepper there that they've chewed up. Next comes the beet. And then the radish. And then the little pink wooden toy. Make sure there's nothing else in there before I get to trash scooping. Here's where I struggle to find the garbage bag underneath all my piles of everything else. There we go, and we're gonna shake it out a little bit. But first, we're gonna wipe away all the food and pee they put everywhere. So let's do that. I thought I got some on my hands, so I freaked out for a second, just about now. There you go. You can see Daffodil and Buttercup in the corner of the playpen through the mesh. Just running around while I clean up. There you go, shaking it out a little bit, open it up, make sure I don't get anything on the floor. You got hurt my hand there, so that's me looking at my finger. Ouch. I'm alright though. Anyways, here is what I do. I lift it over the one edge over there so I can just scoop it in so I don't have to worry about making sure nothing falls out of the pasta strainer I use. It's not pasta straining anymore, it's just for poop. Don't worry. And I'm scooping all the stuff out. Usually I leave a little bit in, if I remember, for them, because it helps them feel safer when they recognize the smell of their own self. And sometimes I forget, so sometimes I don't. But I try to. And during the summer, which is right now, I don't give them as much bedding usually. So I'm scooping out all of it. Here we go. Scooping it out. Alright. That looks like all I need to scoop out. So then I'm going to move on to the next step. Step 3 is wipe down the glass tank. This one's a really short step. It takes me maybe a minute. Not even. Just wipe everything down. Make sure I get all the pee stains on the top again, just in case. Just so the glass doesn't stink and fog up. Step 4. Put new bedding in. I use Full Cheeks Cozy Cloud because my family just happens to really like how it looks. Usually during the summer I give them less because they don't need as much because they are hot. So they usually just dig out a hole in their house anyway to feel the cold glass bottom. But during the winter I'll give them a lot more so they can cuddle up and make a dungeon to hide in or a hole to hide in. Here I realize that I've not given them enough still, so I just keep going. Here it is. Not enough, so I bring it back. And here's where I make a big mess on the floor, but you can't see it because I'm covering it. But that's for later me to deal with. I clean it up later. My mom does. Then me looking back and make sure you're still there. You are. I'm looking at the mice, seeing what they're doing. I shuffle it all around. Make sure it's all flattened. There you go. Then I put all the toys back in. Make sure I clean them first, obviously, because I don't want them stinking like pee-pee. I scrub everything down. Just see Daffodil in the corner there while I clean. Putting in all their toys again. No need to clean those because I can't. They'll get ruined if I clean them. I think at least. So, and there's their wheels. Sometimes I clean them, sometimes I don't. And then I realize I don't put them down there, so I don't know why I showed you that yet. Yeah, that looks good. Put it in. Sometimes I clean the wheels. It really depends on how they smell and if they look like they're covered in pee, I usually clean them. But it's a very tedious process to clean them, so you have to break them apart. But here we go, putting everything back together. And putting in their house. Sometimes I clean that like the wheels. It depends on how the smell is and how it looks. And then I struggle to put the wheels in because I got short arms. So I have to turn it and move it around. Excuse my look, by the way. I'm in my pajamas. It was a lazy day. It was a chore day, so I had to do a lot of stuff, and I didn't feel like putting on regular clothes. I'm putting their food bowl in their water bowl. And what's next? Then I put the ramp back in. I click that in place. And then, I think we're done. Bye! And now they're all clean. Thanks for coming, and check out another video.